So there's been this news making the round since yesterday evening that Ibrahim Traore traveled to Russia and immediately declamed the airspace. Let me tell you something. Putin would never, I'm sure he knows, he will never invite presidents. By the way, it's not just Ibrahim Traore who is in Russia as we speak to celebrate the Russia 80th independence from, what it is. There were other, or there are still other African and other European heads of states who are there. And you know how Ibrahim Traore so much love, or rather they have this mutual love for each other between Ibrahim Traore and Putin. He will never invite Ibrahim Traore to his country to humiliate him. I'm not standing, as in I'm not holding brief for him. I'm just feeling that under international relations, you can't do that. You shouldn't even think of doing that, because a lot of people's fear is that I've watched videos that people are saying, oh, the airspace was clamped and he might not be able to travel out of that place. I know that when when two people have fight, people will be speculating, and most times the ones people speculate is what other people run with faster than the actual truth. So this is why it is very important for us to know what we put out there, even as content creators, news houses. And that is why we say investigative journalism should be practiced, where people go in there, get the real facts and talk about it, not just making videos to get followership or making videos to get views, but the depth of what you put out there can make or break a country or a continent. Now, Ibrahim Traore traveling to Russia, it's not something that we should panic about, because I've seen people even on Facebook, when I posted a video, they were like, that they don't trust Putin. Putin is not someone to trust. Ibrahim Traore should be careful. I'm wondering to myself, if Ibrahim Traore feels unsafe around Putin, he will not travel. He won't even have any handshake with Putin. He won't even go into. He is a very smart captain of the army. He is smart. He's well trained. I'm not saying that if he goes there, he's going to have all the strength to fight. Maybe if they have 1 million soldiers, or maybe 10,000 soldiers coming after him, with just if the few people he traveled with. And now, you guys, I talked about reducing governance in Ibrahim Traore's case, where Ibrahim Traore traveled with, I don't think those military officers were up to 5 that he traveled with. So that cuts out the ESTA code and all of those things. But some African leaders will travel with their children, their wives. They will give it a name to cover up the expenses. They will travel with, remember, I did not mention names, you already know this leader I'm talking about. They will travel with their girlfriends. They will travel with their mistresses, and all of those things you need to pay ESTA code for it. For those of you who don't know what ESTA code means, ESTA code means the money you pay for those people who travel on official trips. Once you go for an official trip and they pay you the bill, they pay the bills for all, and then still pay you for traveling, is called ESTA code. So people who know the cost of running, like your country do not have enough, and then you are running your country as though you're in competition with those who have enough resources. So this is where my point is. I'm not saying that Putin should be someone or Putin is holy, but just imagine the way Putin received Ibrahim Traore yesterday, and then try to make a case out of it that, oh, Ibrahim Traore traveled to Russia and the airspace was locked. See, you don't even know. I know that, yes, when somebody topples the government, they can go to any length to unalive that person. But I want you to be rest assured that nothing will happen to Ibrahim Traore. See, Ibrahim Traore is being prayed for around the globe. Like, people are praying for him who don't even know him. If you want to doubt that, go to my comment section. You'll see a lot of prayers, people praying for Ibrahim Traore, people wishing him well. Even on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, all the platforms, Ibrahim Traore is a favored child. I'm sorry for using the word child. Of course, he's a child of God. He's a child of his parents. But the truth is, I want all of you to calm down, come all the way down. There should be no panic. Ibrahim Traore has gone to Russia. He's going to come back safe. Don't think some people are feeling that Russia's president lured him to come into his country. No, he didn't lure him. He gave him the same invitation he gave to other leaders who are also coming. And let me tell you something you don't know. Once these people talk tough in their different, meeting, I'm talking about the cohorts who want to honor live Ibrahim Traore. When they talk tough and they meet in their covens and all of those things, they talk tough there. But when they see Ibrahim Traore, they bow. When they see Ibrahim Traore, they greet him with so much respect. Let me tell you the truth. They cannot understand where this guy is getting his guts from. They cannot understand, but the truth is, when you come into governance with a clear mind to ensure that your people are doing well, just look at the tomato factory Ibrahim Traore had opened or launched in his country in Burkina Faso. Do you know what is going on there? Because some people have said, like one Reno from Nigeria who is hiding in diaspora had said that all these things they're writing about Ibrahim Traore, about all his achievement, is a lie. But just recently, a YouTuber called Wodemaya traveled to Burkina Faso. And what did he do? He went there and he's showing us real facts. But the truth, you people don't understand one thing. Content creators cannot be bought. They always go to get the real facts. They are the ones that do the real investigative journalism. I'm talking about travel bloggers, travel vloggers. All those people travel to see it with their two eyes, because if it's trending, they want to go and see if it's actually happening. So if you see a content creator travel to a country to go do this content, is to prove that, all these things news houses are speculating, all these things, people are talking about is either true or false. So when you see it on those blogs, believe it, because they traveled there and they're physically on ground. Now, when Wodemaya traveled, of course, I'll try to bring that video to you guys for those of you who haven't watched it. He visited the tomato factory where they turn fresh tomato into paste. And you know why? If I see Burkina Faso tomato, I'll buy, is because I actually saw them take tomato into those factories. Unlike some tomato paste where there's no tomato entering into the factory, but they just mix some white flour and some red paint and bring it out and call that tomato paste. You all know that if you taste tomato paste, you will know. But Burkina Faso is doing 100% tomato paste, because they bring in the tomato, they have a section where they wash it, they have a section where they dry and put it into the processing machine. Have you seen? So with this, you will know that this man wants the best for his people. He wants them to live healthy lives. And one of the guys that was being interviewed, they asked him, do you people bring in people from outside to do this job? He said no, that everybody you see here is a Burkinabe person. Now they bring in the skilled and unskilled. So whether you are skilled, don't worry, come. Whether you're unskilled, come. You will learn from those who are skilled, because one of the things Burkina Faso leader does, Ibrahim Traore, is the fact that he ensures that his people are empowered. And he had told every foreigner coming to his country that they can no longer buy or own lands. What you do is you lease, and when you are done, you leave it better than you met it. Another thing he had done is that you cannot employ that's Burkinabe people and leave them the way you employ them. No, you have to teach them how to mount those machines, manage them, maintain them, and do the processing. He said so. And now every foreigner who is going to Burkina Faso already knows. And now people are like, another person raised a complaint that, Russia is doing this so that they can come and get Burkina Faso natural resources for free. But no, Ibrahim Traore had already made them know that if you are coming to their country, you must better their lives. You must buy things at their own rate. It's not like the colonial masters who will come and take it for free. So I hope I had made this clear enough. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know your thoughts on the comment. Bye for now.